me luck, then?
You don't need luck. You were wrongly accused.
Yeah. Yeah, I were. Keep reminding me of that, will you?
And don't grovel. Be strong. Be confident.
Yeah. OK. And if that don't work, I'll grovel, yeah?
Have you done me butties?
Yeah, they're on the kitchen table.
Right, I've got to rush because Simon's dad's going to give us a lift.
What time will you be back?
Well, I don't know, dinner time.
David, come here.
All right. See you later.
Have you got a minute, Mr. Baldwin?
Yeah. Come for your P45, love?
No. Actually, I was wondering if you might change your mind.
And why would I do that?
Well, 'cause I haven't stole all, Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, who says so? Jury?
Oh, no, well, but they will.
Well, come back and see me then, love.
Haven't you word of innocent until proven guilty?
Yes, I have, Legs, but you were caught red-handed, love.
No, I weren't. Becky framed me. I mean, why do you think she's gone and done a runner?
Yeah, well, like I say, that's for the jury to decide and not me, all right?
Well, I could have you in court. I mean, this is unfair dismissal.
Are you threatening me, love?
No, I just want you to believe me.
Well, I wish I could.
Look me in the eye, Mr. Baldwin. Now, I'm begging you. Please believe me, I didn't steal anything.
Wouldn't be the first time if you had, though, love, would it? Hey?
How do you know about that?
Well, I'm not at liberty to reveal my sources, but suffice to say, Legs, love, it weren't you, was it?
What do you mean you're ill? You can't be ill.
I feel really sick.
You've been sick?
Not yet.
Fine, listen, I'm going to ring your mum. I'm going to get her to come and fetch you.
No.
No.
Just leave me here. You go to work.
I can't just leave you here.
I'll be fine, honestly. I'll ring you if I need anything.
Listen, you are not staying in my house.
Oh, why not? It's obscene that one man should have so much room all to himself.
Well, this is more like the Amber that we know and love, isn't it?
Well, I could help out. Cook your meals, clean.
I cook my own meals. I've got myself a cleaner, right? Get dressed.
Well, I could be company for you through the long, lonely nights. Stop you going mad.
2 offers of a platinum credit card and a gas bill.
Oh, so that's the end of it now, right?
Well, no, I still don't know who's sending the cards, do I?
Well, I take it you've eliminated David from your inquiries.
I can't tell you how glad I am to be proved wrong.
Darling, the mind can play funny tricks.
Yeah, so I'm suspicious of everybody, but to think David was capable of such a thing.
Well, at least you didn't say anything to him.
Oh, my God, can you imagine how he'd have felt? He'd have never spoken to me again.
I don't want to burst your bubble, sweetheart, but we do know who's sending these nasty cards, and he's still out there.
That's the whole point, Mum. It's Phil out there. It's not my David.
Talk about making up for the lost years. Now's your chance.
No, I don't talk about making up for lost years.
Well, you should. You owe me big time.
And you can work in the shop if you want, but not tonight, because tonight, Amber, you are going home.
1 bedroom, 1 out of the 5 in your large detached house. You need never see me.
Read my lips. You are not moving into the house.
Please, I hate it at home. Please, Dad.
Morning, Craig.
Hiya.
You know Amber, right?
Yeah, all right.
No, she's not. She's sulking. But as soon as she realises that she cannot bend at my will, she'll be just fine.
That postman may hold the lad's speed record for delivering a sack of letters, but does he check the addresses before he puts them in the box? Does he act like? I hope it's nothing urgent.
Thank you.
I have thought of replacing a number 6 with one 3-foot high in flashing neon, but I don't think it'll make any difference.
I've been thinking, maybe I should change my solicitor.
Tony just agrees with everything you say.
He's supposed to fight me corner. I mean, why am I paying him otherwise?
He is. He's doing all he can, I'm sure. But you're also paying him to tell you what the law is, how all this is likely to turn out.
The law says I'm Joshua's dad.
Yeah, but you're not denying, are you, that Matt's Joshua's biological father? You've never denied that.
I would if he had to.
So you stand up in court and lie?
If it means a judge telling Ramsden to stay away from us all, then yeah.
I don't believe you. You're too honest. Well, at least I hope you're too honest.
I'll do whatever I have to do to protect my son.
I know. I know you will, and there isn't a judge in the land who'd try and come between you and Joshua.
Well, that's not how Mr. Harmon sees it. He reckons Matt could get what he wants.
Well, if that's what the law says... Look, can we just talk about something else, please?
Well, if you like.
There's another baby here who needs you just as much as Joshua.
I know that. Well, what are you saying?
Nothing. And I'm not having a go at you either. I know what you're going through.
Change the record, that's what you're saying.
Yes. Come into town with me and help me choose a baby buggy. That is what I'm saying.
I'd love to. As long as we can stop off somewhere for a bite to eat.
Oh, you'll get no arguments from us.
3-0 to the Wevy Eye. Mum?
Another card came this morning.
No. That's just sick. Mum, it's all right. We'll call the cops again. They'll find out who's doing this.
How can you do this? How can you keep up this act when you know?
What do I know?
Oh, please, David, admit it. Tell the truth for once.
Are you drunk?
I had 2 glasses to help steady my nerves while I tried to make sense of all this.
Mum, I don't know what you're talking about.
Richard's birthday was in December. Not yesterday. I lied to you.
Can't believe you set me up.
So I'm the one in the wrong now, am I?
No.
Surely you knew you'd get caught eventually? Or did you think you were so clever, so cunning, that no one would ever find out it was you?
I don't know.
You could carry on sending card after card. How long did you intend to carry on for, David? 6 months? A year? 2?
It just meant to be like a one-off.
Schoolboy prank, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sending your sister a birthday card from a murderer.
I just thought it was funny.
Funny? What sort of sense of humour do you have?
A sick one.
Obviously. 'Cause you enjoyed ruining Sarah's birthday so much, scaring us all out of our wits, that you thought, I'll do it again. 3, 4 times, that'll really get them going.
It got out of hand, Mum, I know that.
You stood in this very room when that first card arrived and swore. You swore to me that it wasn't you. How could you do that, David? How could you lie?
Other people lie, I'm not the only one.
You don't even look sorry. Just vaguely annoyed that you got found out.
No, I am sorry.
I don't think you realise what serious trouble you're in. You have set out deliberately to cause fear and misery to everyone in this family. This has been hanging over us for weeks, months. We've had sleepless nights. I'm on pills, for God's sake. The neighbours thought I was sending those cards to myself, that I'm mad. I thought I was going mad. You knew this. You watched it happen, and you carried on sending those cards.
Hi, Mum. What's going on?
Are you going to tell her, or shall I?
Here you go, darling. Get that down your neck.
I looked a right idiot.
Hey, at least you tried.
Yeah, fat lot of good it did, mate.
I wonder who told him about your record.
Oh, it's public knowledge now, isn't it? Just wish I hadn't tried so hard to hide it. You know, I look right dodgy now.
Well, at least your friends know you're innocent. That must count for something, eh?
Yeah. Hey, maybe we can have a word with Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, don't waste your breath.
Oh, no, I think it's a good idea. It shows Mr. Baldwin that we trust you even if he doesn't.
No, don't bother. Just get me selling the job.
Right, well, we are going to be there to stand up for you in court, aren't we, girls?
Except you won't. You're not going to be there.
Yeah, we are, and we're going to tell the judge everything that he needs to hear.
He's not interested. It's... What does Lister call it, babe?
Inadmissible.
Yeah. The only person that can help me out now and prove I'm not guilty is Becky. And she's disappeared off the face of the earth.
I'm surprised you haven't smacked him one.
Would it do any
Would
good?
make me feel a lot better.
OK, Sarah. Come on, love, you go get Beth now.
Oh, I hope you've called the police.
I haven't decided what to do yet. Now, come on, I'll do it my way.
The sooner I get away from that nutter, the better.
Where did you buy the cards?
Paper shop.
Cabin?
No.
Where?
Does it matter?
To know every single detail of what you did. Everything.
Upon my crime history.
On your own?
Yeah. Why?
You didn't have someone with you, an accomplice.
No.
So I can't even cling to the vain hope that you was under somebody else's influence. Such a sick thing to do.
Yeah, well, maybe I am sick.
Save the self-pity for when I decide what to do with you.
What are you going to do?
Sending you to your room hasn't had much impact. Nothing I say to try and keep you in line does any good. Maybe it's time someone else had a go.
Well, what do you mean?
I don't know. Psychiatrist.
What?
This is not the behaviour of a normal 15-year-old boy, David.
I'm not mad.
Then what are you?
I'm not mad.
You're angry. Full of hate towards me.
I don't hate you.
Then why did you do it to me?
I don't know. I'm sorry, Mum.
Otherwise, you just become a scapegoat. You know what I mean? Hiya, Mr. Baldwin. Hiya. We've all just come to talk to you about Kelly.
No, why am I getting into this?
Well, I think you're being very unfair, Mr. Baldwin.
It's in the hands of the courts, Hayley. Let them deal with it, love, all right?
Yeah, but did you actually see her stealing anything?
No, but that ain't the point.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. Kelly has been the victim of a nasty and vindictive con perpetrated by, well, You know exactly who by, because she's mysteriously disappeared.
That is you jumping to conclusions, Hayley, all right?
Kelly has been wrongly accused, wrongly charged. She could end up being the victim of a terrible miscarriage of justice, eh?
Well, my heart bleeds.
I believe her when she says that she didn't do it. We all do. And if you sat down and thought about it for 5 minutes, you believe her too. But no, you're turning your back on her. You're making the poor girl suffer more by not allowing her to work. Well, we think that you should be supporting your workers, Mr. Baldwin, and not stabbing them in the back.
Hold that. Very touching, Hayley. Moving, in fact. But I am not having a tea leaf on my production line. Got it?
Tea leaf.
Got it? Shut the door on the way out, thank you.
Oh, I didn't know he was going to do
Oh,
that.
no, it's
Sorry,
not
Hayley.
£4.50, please.
2 bottles in one day. Things must be bad.
I'm over 18.
I'm not, and neither's he. We can't serve you.
Right. I'll serve myself.
You can't speak to customers like that. You'll drive them away.
Good. I hope this place goes bust and he ends up in the gutter, penniless.
All right, that's a funny reason to work in a shop.
Yeah, well, how would you feel if your dad ignored you for the first 14 years of your life?
Is that what he did?
Yeah, and I'm not the only one. There's loads of us. One in every shop.
I'm surprised he lets you behind the till.
Guilt, isn't it? That and the fact that he can exploit us, paying slave wages.
Well, how much do you get?
£5 an hour.
That's more than I get.
Honest? You want to join a union?
He don't even care if you turn up to work or not, or if you actually do any work when you finally get here. Sorry, I'm not being funny, it's just... Well, he obviously does care about you a bit, doesn't he? Or he'd just ignore you.
Yeah, he might care a bit, but not enough.
So what do you expect him to do, just give you loads of money?
Basically, yeah.
Well, I reckon you'd hate me even more if you did that.
Maybe, but at least I could get an iPod Nano and some Earl jeans.
Want your job back?
Are you serious?
If it means it'll shut your mates up, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Baldwin, you won't regret it, I promise you.
Yeah, well, I might if you're found guilty, love.
Yeah, but I didn't do it. I wouldn't do anything like that, not to my mates. That were Becky.
Yeah, if you say so. Just be back at your machine first thing Monday morning.
Oh!
All right.
Putting a coloured wash on. Take it your kit's dirty.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Hey, Craig, why don't you go on your break?
No, I'm all right, I'll carry on.
Why don't you go on your break? See you in about half an hour, yeah?
You all right?
Cheers. Morning.
So, what's all this about?
Guess.
Obviously you want to talk to me on my own. Spit it out.
All right, listen, I've just been to see Ravindra and Dave, who I think is a really, really nice man, by the way.
If you like control freaks.
And I think you and him just need to get to know each other.
I'd sooner get to know my dad.
Yeah, well, we are, babe. We are getting to know each other.
Might be a bit difficult if I'm living in Finland, though, don't you think?
And that is why I went to see them both, right?
You told them I don't want to go.
No.
You told them you want me to live with you.
No, but yeah, I told them that you weren't happy, and I think that you should all just sit down and talk things through.
What is the point in talking if nobody listens?
Yeah, they are, sweetheart. They are listening. They're worried about you.
I want to stay here. I want to live with you.
No, but you can't do that.
Why not?
Why? Because Sunita's moving into the house with the twins and I'm moving out.
Why are you and her?
No, it's not that. It's just, look, things aren't working out for her where they are now.
So I ask for help and I get nothing, and she asks and she gets a whole house.
No, she didn't ask. I suggested. It's what I want to do.
Yeah, you always put your kids first. I forgot.
Come on, Amber, please. Let's not do this.
No, it's okay. I get the message.
Is that it then?
For now, yeah.
Months of us being freaked out. He says sorry, and what, we just go back to normal?
Sarah, it's been a long day. At least we know the cards are going to stop now.
You're not even going to punish him?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Mum, if I had done something like that, you'd murder me.
I've told him exactly what I think.
Oh, well, but that scared him.
Well, walloping him won't do any good. In some ways, I think what he did was a cry for help.
No, Mum, it's a warning that you've got some psycho in the making.
Or a very unhappy young man who needs our help, I suppose.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
When I think what he's been through.
I know what he's been through. I went through it myself.
Everybody deals with things in a different way. I bring home one violent man after another. Men he warns me about, and what do I do?
It's got nothing to do with it.
It can't be a coincidence. I bring home a string of dodgy men.
Mine wasn't dodgy.
Yeah, and where's he? On the other side of the country with his new family. How's that supposed to make David feel?
Sad, angry, I don't know, but it shouldn't make him want to do something like
Yes,
this.
Sarah.
No.
Something like this was bound to happen.
No,
yes.
Mum.
Sarah. Blame the parent, they say. Well, maybe they're right. If David's a bad lad, it's because I'm a bad mother.